Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be checking out another Beyond EDC knife. This is the Beyond EDC Arch. Now, we have seen another from the Beyond EDC line. We've seen the Herrick in a previous video, and I'll throw a little tag up there for you to, if you want to go check that out, that video out as well. But this is the Arch. Now, the Arch is an affiliation knife. It comes via my affiliation with Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So for those of you that may be new to the channel, new subscribers and whatnot, stick around to the end and I'll give you a little bit more info on exactly what that means. The old timers, they know, but stick around to the end if you're new subscriber to the channel, and we'll talk about it a little bit. But as I said, this is the Beyond EDC Arch. Now, we're pretty much back to that, G10, D2 type of blade. And I liked the Herrick enough that I wanted to check out another knife from the Beyond EDC line. And this is the one that I kind of came down to. So, like I said, black G10. Do have a nice filler plate there. Obviously, my little nitpick, I kind of wished we had a countersunk screw there. That's just a me thing, of course. Lanyard hole. Yay. Lanyard fans. There you go. G10 backspacer, small G10 backspacer. I mean, we're looking at maybe kind of like 25-ish%. So, small backspacer. You do have a loop over clip trying to be deep carry, but we do have a little bit sticking out there, and we'll talk about that more in the carry portion, of course. And then again, I like to see countersunk pocket clip screws, but this one has enough clearance there that it's really not an issue as far as that goes. Like tearing up the pocket or anything like that. Nothing major there. Overall, everything is chamfered pretty well. The liners are pretty well flush, and they've had that touch done to them, so they're not like sticky or anything like that. So they're done pretty well. You can see there the G10 it's been chamfered pretty well, especially here on the ends. And then, come on, focus there. There we go. Of course, it's been chamfered here. A little bit there, not so much because you've got the angle there, the milling, but nice spot for your index finger. We'll definitely get to that. Now, do you have a flipper tab? No jimping on the flipper. It might not hurt to have a little bit of jimping on this one. It is a little slick, to be perfectly honest with you, but I mean, you get your finger on top of it, you're going to be okay, because you do have a little bit of curl there on the flipper tab. A little bit. So, I mean, it gets you, but I think some jimping on there probably would aid in a little bit. It's running on bearings. Oh, let's get our centering. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. So action, it does flip out pretty nice, and it's running on bearings. Drops okay. I mean, actually for me, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, I know super drop shutty is always fun, but I end up cutting myself more times than not, probably. No, that's not true, but yes, I do cut myself. I've got the scar tissue, hopefully, building up to prove it. Now, detent. Yeah, that came out pretty well. Flipper, yes. Push button, if you want to push button it. Not really, it's a flipper. Break that detent again. Yeah, you break that detent, it's pretty much going to go. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Now, like I said, D2 blade, got a little bit of a light stonewash to it. There's your Beyond EDC logo there. There's all your info, model number, D2. Nice swedge. Kind of an elongated drop point blade. Like I said, really nice swedge. You do have a decent landing pad there for your thumb. It doesn't really need jimping. That's one of those, it's an either or really thing. I'm not like super super heavy on the jimping. Sometimes it helps. You know, this isn't too bad though. You got a pretty good landing pad. My thumb stays pretty darn well. The choil, we're probably going to get, yeah, a little bit of smile because as you can see, our plunge starts a little bit forward there. So we do get a little bit of a smile. Yeah, tiny one. So not too bad overall, though. I do like the nice slender blade. Now, if you remember the Herrick, it was similar, you know, this slender style knife, a little bit more rounded in the blade and in the handle, where this is more, you know, angular and that type. But overall, they're fairly similar knives. All right, let's get our measurements here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, a little over 8. Almost 8.25 is what I'm getting. Yep, that's what they're saying. So good. We agree on something. As your tip comes out there on your handle, you're looking at pretty much 4 3/4. And then, of course, you're going to get about a 3.5-inch blade. And if you see there, your cutting edge is actually kind of longer than your overall blade length as we measure it, because your cutting edge comes past that point. So you're looking at about a 3 5/8 inch cutting edge, where I say a 3.5-inch blade. So hey, that's not bad. All right, size comparisons. There's your PM2. Yeah, that's pretty close. You know, pretty comparative as far as overall length. Of course, the blade on the PM2 is a little taller, handle's a little thicker, taller as well. But overall length, it's pretty darn close. And then, of course, we're going to throw out our bug out, because that's just what we do. Obviously, it's got the bug out pretty much taken care of as far as length and overall size goes. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. Milling. No. Not a lot of milling there. Not a lot of milling going on. I just wanted to make sure we touched on that before I did the weight. You know, some milling obviously would reduce some weight a little bit. Let's see what we got. 4.7. For that size of knife, it's not bad. We're about an ounce over as far as ounce per blade length, but you know, it carries just fine. 135 grams on that one. Now, as far as carry goes, now, like I said, it does have that loop over pocket clip to try to make it deep carry, and it's okay. I mean, it's not super deep. You do have a little bit of a little bit of the handle sticking out there. This one's black, so it's not a whole lot. And, you know, with the dimensions of the handle, it definitely kind of reduces its exposure. So overall, you know, it's not too bad. All right, overall, what do I think about it? You know, for a $45, you know, knife, which I consider that fairly budget. You know, it's not too bad. Like I said, the action is pretty darn good. Like I said, you drop, shake, it shut. Yeah, it comes out. That detamp breaks pretty nice, and it usually always deploys. So action is pretty darn good. Fit and finish is pretty decent. Probably, you know, those corners probably could have just a tad bit more attention paid to them. I don't really find any issues. I'm not having any like uncomfortable spots, but you know, it's a little bit more square. You know, we'll just put it that way. There's certain spots that it could have been rounded out a little more, like right in here. But then again, it's so thin that, you know, what can you do there? But, oh, lockup. We didn't take a look at the lockup. Lockup, we're looking at about, oh, I got to do it up here. Oh, it's kind of dark. That's looking about 50%, guys. I know it's going to be really hard for you guys to see that, but I'm seeing about 50% on the lockup, and it is definitely solid. Definitely a solid lockup, without a doubt. Pocket clip. That's the other thing, since it does stand up pretty good. You know, I can feel it. And, I say this a lot. Does it cause me really any issues or do I call it a hot spot? I can definitely feel it. I don't say it's a hot spot, but I could see where somebody would. You know, I mean, that's about as plain as I can put it. I could see where somebody says, yeah, it's a little high for me. You know, it hits me a little wrong. Okay, you know, I get that. And I can definitely understand that. You know, overall, I think it was, what did I say, 45? Is that what they run? Yeah, $44.99. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Blues Review Crew, they ended up giving it about a 7.5. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. You know, it could use, you know, a little bit of extra touches on those G10 handles. Sure. It's nothing major. You know, the pocket clip, yeah, I could see where somebody could have a little bit of issue with that. Okay. So, but overall, you know, I didn't find it too bad. And I wanted to check out another one, and, you know, for the price range, trust me, guys, there's a lot. There's a lot of knives out there in this price range. Are there better ones? Probably. Are there worse ones? Definitely. So, you know, it is what it is. I wanted to make sure I got another one on the channel just to kind of give you more of an idea of the Beyond EDC line rather than just the Herrick alone. But now, like I said, for all of you guys that are new, you know, new subscribers and new to the channel, maybe have never seen the channel before, what does it mean when I say this is an affiliation knife? Well, I'm a brand ambassador and I'm an affiliate with Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You know, what that means. Unfortunately, I don't have a coupon code to share with you, but what I have done is they offered me an affiliation, which basically means I get a 5% commission anytime anybody uses my affiliate link that's in the description of any of my videos. You might say, why are you telling this? Well, I got nothing to hide from you, and this is just how I do it because I can't give you a coupon code. So what do? I use that commission, I turn right around, and I buy knives like this, when I call them affiliation knives, and they end up getting given away on the channel. If I can't help you save money, then I'm going to do everything I can to put knives in your pocket. That's just what I do. You know, I wished I could help you save a little bit of direct with a coupon code or something like that. But as of right now, this is what we have. So this is what I'm going to do. So this is an affiliation knife. What that means is basically I usually do these videos, I do these reviews, and I wait about a week and a half. You know, I usually let it go about that length of time. And then I just pick a random comment from the video and give the knife away. I don't blow it up as a giveaway. I will tell you normally in the beginning of the video that this is an affiliation knife when I have one. That's your clue, guys. That is your clue. And basically, that's kind of one way of me, in a way, giving back to those that really, you know, watch a lot and so on and so forth. You know, because, I mean, let's face it. Once you put giveaway in the title of a video, sure, that's going to attract people. And, you know, this is my way of trying to give back to those that are always there, always watching. And that's just the way I try to do it. It's my way of saying thank you to those of you that loyally watch the channel. And trust me, guys, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So that's what it means, guys. So, like I said, I'll wait probably about a week or so, and I'll end up giving this one away. Just, you got to leave a comment. That's how you're entered. So if you want to win an affiliation knife, you got to leave a comment, because that's basically the only way I know that you at least watch some of the video. I mean, plain and simple. So thank you very much, guys. Always appreciate it. Thanks for checking out the Beyond EDC Arch with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.